Hi guys, hi guys. I know we've been gone for a while, but yeah, we back. I know it's almost been a month, but life's been lifing.
What's the story with it is? Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Linsley.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, we've been busy actually with school, summer holiday, and now we are back again in school. But anyway, we are fine. We're good.
True.
We're okay.
So yeah. Since we back, where did we leave? We left off at Ngikhethele, at arranged marriages and the dynamics of what's been happening so far. So I know it's been a couple of episodes. Almost, I think we're at episode 10 now.
Which
So
one? On Ngikhethele or
Ngikhethele.
Oh, Ngikhethele.
Yes. Okay, a shorter one would be Sengkhathele. Remind me what was happening on that episode.
I feel like the last one that we watched, like the recent one, the one for what's your name? Can't even pronounce your name anyway. Sorry, guys. What's your name? Malerato. That we watched last week.
Okay.
The fighting girl. My God, the energy in that girl. My God, she's so violent anyway. But
she needs to heal. Like I just feel like she's just triggered by everything. You know, girl, you don't put clove in my drink.
Guys, I'm drinking cloves with hot water. Try it. I don't know.
Oh my God.
You're saying it's so healthy, but I'm just trying.
But
and it's cold as well today. It's a little bit chilly, not cold, but anyway, she's having, like, my God, a hot drink using a straw.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so guys, we're talking about the Malerato with the boyfriend when they had a like music video shoot.
Oh my God. I saw
the drama
on Twitter. Some guy was like, you know what, this guy came to promote his music career and shoot his music video.
But where is the music?
No, I guess that's the music video. So now we know who he is.
I've never heard any single song from him, or just to sample the song to say, "Oh, God, this is my song." We didn't even see like the part of the video to say, "Okay, maybe."
No, they did show a bit of it when they did a little clip there and like one verse. That's how on the episode. Where were you? Yeah,
I don't remember. I don't remember, guys. But anyway, it's okay. But guys,
I don't see it happening, honestly. Well, no, I just feel like
relationship or the marriage part. What do you mean?
Marriage part, I just feel like obviously yes, there's feelings.
There's no love. There's no respect. There's no like I don't know, like just two people trying to make things work. But there's nothing, guys. There, if you really watch the episode, like from the way they started until now, I feel like. No, there's nothing. They need like to just say, bro, like we're okay as friends. Even as friends, I don't know.
Why can they be friends? It can't happen.
So about the fighting after the music video shoot. Why were they fighting anyway?
Because something about the girls that were there.
No, the lady saw something on the guy's phone. Whereby the guy was texting the other girl in the music video.
The one that was eating the words?
Yes. The worst lady.
I'm sorry. What was that girl doing there?
The messages. I don't know, but why was the guy running away with his phone to say, you know, I'm saying if there was something genuine in the messages, because you know how this lady is, you know, it was supposed to try to say
make things better for her in the sense that, you know, she's so high strung and she's triggered by every single little thing. She's just sensitive. She's very sensitive at the moment.
But that's not an excuse. And I feel like that guy, even though when he's drinking, I think both of them, they need to solve their issues when they are sober or something.
He doesn't care.
When there's alcohol, that guy, he doesn't care at all. You know, even at that time, you moved from the bedroom, you went to speak to that lady in the sitting room.
And now they're in the corner whispering to each other after my messages. Like, what are you doing? Honestly.
Hi, but now, sister Mana, you know, why are we doing the Batista and John Cena like on telly? Honestly, that's not.
No, she was showing very violent behavior. She was like giving toxic pumasi, like she was like for life.
Or for yena obelande yonto ukuthi yazi, I'm ready to settle down, I'm ready for marriage at that time, you know, but the guy is not ready.
Yes, definitely. I just
That's
feel
where the
like
problem is,
that
because
guy's
they are on
focusing on
different stages.
himself.
Yeah.
He's
But
really focusing on himself, and that's not always a good place to start a relationship with somebody, because that person just is in a mindset of, some people can multitask the things that are happening in their life. They focus on one thing at a time. Not to excuse his behavior.
that's
However,
not even
he's
about
in that time of
multitasking. Thing
him
is,
focusing on himself. He's just not, this marriage thing
he
would be
doesn't love
cool,
that
but
lady,
he
period. He
doesn't.
doesn't love, he doesn't want to try at the end of the day. So it's just for them to shoot the whole thing and then go their separate ways, because there's nothing happening there. So guys, my in a relationship, honestly, it's not going anywhere. Otherwise, it's so toxic. Uzushaya umuntu ngestina,
Oh my
shouting,
God.
going on
That's
the
also not
streets.
healthy for her. She's becoming, like, I think the thing that she fears, she's becoming that, and it's a defense mechanism for her. She's like, I'm gonna fight before you fight me. So yeah, there's a
But
lot
at the
of
end of the day,
growth
why are
and
you even fighting
healing.
before the guy? Like, the guy's not even giving you anything at all. Like, you go on to
What are
fight
you
on the
fighting
street. What are you
for?
fighting for,
True,
Malera?
because
There's
already you're
nothing
not getting what
there.
you want from him. So what exactly are you fighting for? I get it was very disrespectful, granted, but him even just stringing you along. But what you saying there, babes? I guess you signed a contract, so you gotta
But
film
was it okay
Ngikhethele.
for that lady to call the parents and to let them know what happened about the
I mean,
situation of the video and what happened with the guy
I
and with
think
the other girl as well?
there's two things I think about that. I just feel like the first thing is, like, she knows Uzi, because this guy, he doesn't rate her. So she's thinking that, okay, if I get your parents involved, you might pattern up, ube serious,
That's not gonna happen, Papa.
And
Like, if
that
someone
doesn't care what
doesn't,
his family says or
you
wants.
can
He's
call
gonna
the
do
whole nation, you
him.
can call the whole world for him,
True,
but still,
true. And secondly, also just that whole thing of, he might respect it, or she might be able to explain where she's coming from when there are adults involved to calm the situation. So maybe she's feeling like maybe the men will give him some guidance on how to
but the
juggle.
guidance in just a relationship, that's not even marriage, to be calling parents about to say, guys,
But that's the premise of the show, isn't it?
No, I understand. But even though when the parents came at that time, did you see even that guy, his attitude as well, with both parents present at that
He
time?
was
I
just
feel
a
like,
kid.
guys, like, I don't know, that guy needs to change just for himself,
Yeah.
for himself. Because he's not gonna go anywhere with that attitude, honestly. Just show respect for adults, respect for future in-laws,
Yeah.
whatsoever. But
I tried giving the Vox girl the benefit of the doubt and saying,
But
say,
where was that
maybe
lady coming from at that time of the
at
night, carrying the
night I'm
bags?
in the
Like,
bag.
we
I was
have
like,
been
maybe she's there
Tombazan.
for the conversation and then she's moving. That's my benefit of the doubt for
But
her.
no, you cannot call someone before you talk to me. I
He
think that
should
guy
have,
was so
yeah.
wrong at that time to call sausage lady before talking to the crazy
Oh
one.
my God. He knew that was for drama, really, guys, because he knew Malerato was gonna go
That
off
drama is
the
so
night before.
annoying. That
She beat
drama is
him. She
so
was trying to
annoying.
hit him with a brick. Like, so he knows that when I do this, this evokes this in her.
But I think if that girl didn't come, they're gonna have a great conversation, because the vibe was great.
Oh, she was willing to sit there and listen to him.
Outside, I don't know. And then the girl came, and then that was the end of it.
It's over. Same sneaky vibes. Sam and the babe.
Batheni uthi indoda enecici bayenza njani?
Ngakuthetha bathini ungayithemba kanjani indoda enecici. And kancane, kancane ngiyayibona lento ayishoyo, because one thing about that one cici eyilengayo.
Ah no, guys, I think kuwabona like uSam lento zami kuyenza akayikho is because Sam clearly sees that girl, like, just loves him. Yeah. She loves him. I mean,
she's willing to give it a chance, and he knows that.
After Sam came with another girl in the house.
Oh no, that was very disrespectful.
Slept there in the house, like, why would you do that?
Is that on the same level as what happened to Malerato?
Yeah, I think
in
so.
a sense.
In a sense, yeah, it is the same. But I think, like, people that just bring in those just to create drama.
Yeah, some of those situations are so orchestrated.
Because there's no way for Sam to bring another girl in the house to sleep
and there. Sleep there, even if that's his girl.
And
even
in the morning.
I think that was also like on a revenge thing. That was on a revenge
what
thing.
About the revenge?
Because what his friend did and her responding in that way, as much as you know how some guys are, as soon as he can treat you like horribly, but then as soon as somebody else starts showing interest in you, and you also showing that, okay, this could be a potential somebody, they lose their mind, because basically you are no longer stuck on them in that thing, uyazi ukuthi uyamthanda, you know.
But why didn't that guy wait for his chance after the show?
Yeah,
and
no, that
done,
was
to come and
cringe
say,
for me.
as friends,
The whole
to say,
thing.
you know what, I know that guy, between you and that guy, didn't work out.
Big ups to
but
the
I feel like
sisters. The sisters were like,
no,
don't
I think
involve
both
us
of
in this
them.
bull.
What's your name?
I don't know her name.
Guys, why would you do that? Even though when we are friends, even though it didn't work out with you and that guy,
in
I
your
will
friend
never
group.
go. No, guys,
Oh
we
my
need to respect
God.
our friends and everything. No way.
No, and I feel like she was also just like, she's just gonna play along just to see what Sam would react to. But he, when a nigga don't care about you, he's going to, his revenge is gonna be revenging.
At the end of the game, she lost it because she was the one who was angry in the morning, and she was so moody because of what Sam did. So guys,
no, definitely on a respect level, as much as she spoke to that guy, they didn't do anything.
It's not about doing anything, it's about respecting. Even though at that time when the friends came and the sisters came, at that time there was no point for them to be speaking about how they feel with each other at that time.
Yeah,
just wait until this thing is over, and then you clear things with your friend first before moving to the girl. I think that's how.
Yes, in an ideal world, because this is some of these things I really do feel like they're orchestrated, because why would I want to announce to my friends and family, it's okay, we know we friends, we're gonna just stay here and talk to each other?
No, it's because the parents were involved from the first call, so that's why they're telling the friends. If they just met from the streets, there's no point for you to tell our mom, like, me and that guy, like, we done. I think for them it's so different to say, mom, no, we tried with this stupid guy and never worked out.
This stupid guy.
Honestly, no, that girl, like, she's worth a lot of things.
No, she's too sweet. Oh, no, Moyo Pansi. And she's just like, she's there. She's got that feeling for him. But at the end of the day, if I feel like time away from him would actually just heal that part of herself, that didn't happen, because, proximity also matters when you're trying to distance yourself emotionally from somebody. It really does go a long way.
The thing is, even though at that time, because they didn't connect when they came to the house, but I think with time, when you spend time with someone in the same house, in the same
Remember,
place,
he was saying that she has a barrier up. When I feel like it was him, he never, and he said it the last episode, he's like, I never really gave you a chance.
Exactly. So that girl, Sam, was like, sometimes not there in the house, you'll be at work, not coming home for days. But why? Because they're trying to build something here.
No, we need to respect each other. It doesn't matter if
why,
something didn't happen.
We moved from our places and then we came into the house to build something.
That was the purpose of them going there in the first place. So, that was a bit cringe for me.
So, what's the story with the other couple? Because Nancy and the girl. Why are you laughing?
That one, I don't know. Because apparently this guy, he's got anger issues, and I don't know, man. Somebody who's still exhibiting those things.
He's so controlling to that lady, I think because that girl, she's still young, he just wants to control her and everything.
Yeah, there's an element of him.
When saying, even though, like, I'm used to wake up early at 6 o'clock.
That was wild.
7,
unless we had plans and I'm the one who overslept.
Even though some plans,
but then you can't obviously
just say, bro, like, wake up,
have courtesy, hurry up, the alarm went off, we're going. Yeah, that was a bit wild. That was, and he's and I think he said something to the effect of, yes, he's kind of training her and exerting his
for what?
what, like, kind of like showing that there's certain ways that he likes things and things should be going,
It's supposed to come like from both ways, not from one side.
He's like, hey,
why?
Why are you training?
Why don't you do it like by yourself?
That's why the thing is, I truly believe it when some people say that when you meet your partner needs to be everything that you want in that moment, but he has potential to be, because it can only get better if you find him at his maximum in terms of the things that you are really looking for in your love life.
Yeah, you can be looking for someone, like we as girls, especially for us, you have those crazy lists. But the thing is the surrounding of your friends, of your family. Like, I'm 100%, guys.
True.
But then, by the end of the day, we know this is not what I want in a relationship,
You know what
But
you need and
people
want.
around us,
Oh, he's so handsome. Oh, he's so good. What am I going
it
to do
won't do
with your
anything for
looks?
me, There's a lot of things that you need to come up with in a relationship, it is a package.
What's the point of looking good on the outside and just completely destroyed on the inside? Like, let's respect ourselves, number one. If you can respect yourself, it's easy to respect somebody else.
The thing is with the society as well. I remember like that lady Malirato when her family came like, "Hey, kumele ubekezele,
oh
don't raise up your voice when he's speaking to you."
Me about
like,
that.
guys, do you even know the whole story? Even though I'm a lady, I know how to speak to a man. But at the end of the day,
you'll never really know the full
thing. The full thing, What I'm saying is especially our parents, the thing of saying, but that guy, like.
Even when now in our marrying age, in our dating lives, elders will be on that. Here, if you want to get married, you need to understand, hey, marriage ain't easy. But why should I be tolerating things that I know that? Because the thing, if somebody is doing those things before you guys get married and is not growing from that point of you saying that this is not good for us or this is not good for you, if that person is not growing, he's and staying in that environment and in that attitude, it's only going to get worse.
The other thing, when we talk about marriage, we need to think about the things that we believe in, because for us, as we are Christians, we believe like marriage is a gift from God, it's by grace, it's how you're gonna treat it at the end of the day, So such things, like, this is not for me, this is not from God. I don't want this thing in my relationship, in my marriage, But for them, for other people, like yet knowingly, like 1 year down the line, don't wanna be there. What's the point? Anyway, abantu siyafuna ukushada, but guys, just
let's do it in a way that is conducive for marriage. Also, when I'm saying that, I mean the qualities that you want in your partner and in somebody that you want to build a life with. That's very important. You can't be skimming off those things in the very beginning, because you can't hide who you are as a person. There's people say, "Oh, a man can change after 6 months,
no,
after 6
that's
years."
who
He
you
can,
are.
but
What
then
I say today,
you've
that's
seen
who you
hints
are.
of who he is, and we've made excuses for those behaviors. Not even just men, just as human beings. When you see those things in a partner, you already see good say, but then you always like, it's a nice thing to have a thing to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. But let's be careful. And like I said, if you respect yourself, somebody else should be able to. You should be able to respect them and be like, you know what, I respect myself too much to let myself live a life like this, because I know this is what I want deep down. So me pretending, just prolonging this thing is not fair on me or you. Don't waste your time on things that you can see that they're not going anywhere. You just wasting perfect time to work on yourself, to meet somebody new. So
I think with people, we're just so afraid to start like from scratch. When you've been with someone for years, even for months, just to say, "Oh, I'm done with this person. Let me try to move on," or just try to heal
work out,
and move on someone else, just to learn.
Learn from everything you go through, because it teaches you something. Like, I feel like every relationship that you go through, then the last one, you was like, I learned that I'm still doing this and I need to change this. You come out and you audit yourself and be like, you know what, I'm still falling for the same. And I saw it in the beginning.
It didn't work out. The other thing is we need to learn that everything has got like seasons. Even with relationship, people, they come into your life for reasons, for a season. When that season is done, it's okay. Just let it go. Move on.
It doesn't have to be a horrible experience. It may have been painful, but
it is always painful, draw from because there's emotions involved, guys. There's heartbreak. But I think if you have got that concept of saying like, the season of person is over, it's okay,
it's not an easy thing. It's about like letting go. Letting go is easy. We love being in our comfort zones, but sometimes you need to evaluate, because we all want a safe space, and that's what comfort is about. Even if it's in like a horrible environment, it's just that you've become used to that environment, so it's your safe space. Stay in
a relationship where people, they are toxic,
but you need to ask yourself, is that safe space really safe? And most of the time,
So
it's
you see
not.
people now, they're so crazy. Like, no, I'm just so used to abuse. Like, what's so nice about abuse?
You
Why
even know
would you
it's
get
bad.
used to being abused every day, especially like physically, even emotionally? It's so bad, guys. Abuse is like it's bad. What about the other lady we were talking about the other day from Ngikhethele, that old lady with the small boy, young boy?
Which one is this one?
Mama from this show, Ngikhethele.
Sengkhathele.
Yeah, Sengkhathele.
Oh yeah.
Guys, it's so bad, that lady. Angazi ukuthi uneminyaka emingaki, but being abused by that guy.
Oh, that's bad. Like, yo, I guess abuse has no age. It's got nothing. Like anybody can abuse somebody.
I'm not saying guys like it's wrong or it's what, but that lady like 50 something years or 40 something dating a 22-year-old, like,
That's like young enough to be your
because that guy,
child.
he wants to be out there, he wants to go out, and you're there in the house, you know.
Mothering.
We're in different stages of the life, so if he doesn't come at home, he's always out there dancing, drinking. We're now we're essentially we want that guy to be a man. That's not gonna happen. So
But
that's
did
when
she
abuse.
meet him as a man or got him jablis ehlangana naye?
I think it was just about just about like the good part of sex, I think, because that's what she said. But at the end of the day, like, I was jabulisi good, but why? So for
That's
that lady, I
wild.
think umama wefuna enjoyment kuphela, and then okay, and like at the end of the day, he wasn't delivering at the end of the day because he was busy drinking, going out. Mama wakwata.
Mama was not having it. Mama was like, what?
Hey, but guys, uzodwa nkosi yami.
Oh. Oh, because we wanted to talk about what's his Mnakwethu, the happily ever after.
Oh yes. What's his name, that guy?
But which one? Which one? Between Douglas and Kondanisa, like, oh, even in Pahen.
I have no story for you, my guy.
No,
okay,
but why did the girl try fight her dad? Like that girl also got it. She's just like she's
guys,
triggered.
you cannot fight your parents no matter
That
what
was too
situation, no matter
wild.
how angry. I'll never lay my hand on my dad. Never. It's a no-go area for me.
You know, like
no matter how angry I am.
oh my god,
no,
that was too wild to see. How you gonna beat
She's
your daddy
wild,
on
that
TV?
girl. She's wild. Ithi mphakela. Khona nokumama
Oh my god.
ungenaphi.
No, she takes her father's relationships very seriously. Like she really does. Like she takes them personally.
No,
like
she's
it's
not
her.
part of the relationship. She's a child.
No, the thing is, that's why we also need boundaries with children. A child needs to always know it's wrong. This whole friendship thing, I feel like I had the best days of my life when I became older, and it did really feel like my mom was my friend.
Yeah.
But there was always that respect that I can never just
as well to say that you can be
your mom
best
can't
friends with
share
your mom,
certain things with you
with
until you're ready. That's why
yes.
I felt like in my older years we were more friend like because she could tell me more things because I'm now in those stages in my life to be like, babes, you know, when a man do this, or this is how you need to, you know, build your self-esteem, look at yourself in life, you know, take yourself seriously, those kinds of things, you know. But you can't be having those conversations, especially romantic-based conversations with children.
But
and you also
the
need to
problem
make
is with that girl,
serious decisions.
Because apparently so if the father is dating like multiple partners when because they're no longer
no, I think her issue was because he was going with her when he was doing those, when he was joining with these ladies, and then and then she caught him in the first wife's bed with another lady.
The thing is, problem is in Pahela guy.
The thing's happening in the presence of the child. I think that's what gives her the thing that
why
she's
is she
personally involved.
But guys, what do you want from Pahela? Why are you still here? But
I was like, please knock some sense into those mamas because I know they know why they're there. Obviously, it's that
they don't want sense. So they don't want to think about. They want to be there. Carol, she's ready to fight.
Carol is
ready.
Carol is so. And before I was like, Carol crazy. And so, no, at first I was like, no, Carol is just too. She's like, she's a mouth.
crazy.
And then when she started explaining that whole thing that no,
But at the
Umpakeli
same
had
time, it
promised.
doesn't justify anything about fighting on tele, guys. Even though we are.
No, Carol, I'm down for her.
Why?
Not the kid. No, that's your
Why?
daddy. No, Carol, I'm down for her because it's just when you watch her, you just see how disappointed she is. How she's like pained, like she can't even deal. She can't handle. You can see it's like it's driving her crazy, and the fact that nobody else is outraged, she feels like she's angry and she's alone.
But at the same time, she came there, the second wife.
Yes.
The first lady to land is the one supposed to be angry. Because at the same time, this girl, this pink girl here, you know, what's her name?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. The thing is, you know, Carol, ukwatile ufuna but at the end of the day, ungene a second wife. Why is it the same thing I Tulan, you know? But now, why fight the men? Leave that lady alone.
On that point, I agree with you. Fight the men because this is also the same issue that is happening in his temple, isn't it?
Yes.
You can see it in Lego's own temple. You can see it in many different. Yeah, because everybody's always angry. You're going to this lady who is the second lady or the third lady that you bring into this relationship.
Yeah.
When you pillow talking while you're still trying to win her over, you're busy lying to her, telling her that how. And then now when she loves you and she's invested her life, she's merged her life with you, she's accepted things that she didn't want to accept, but because of the love that she has for you and the promise that you have made her, she didn't have to trust you, but she put her trust in you. Now you go around and do what you. But she should have learned. She should have learned.
But no, but even though the men like you can still see his true colors, guys. Yeah. Even Pahel, even Caroline, when she came back for the second time, he still knew who that guy is. You know, it's because of love, guys. Then
that's why I'm saying I can see her losing her mind. Like
she's losing her mind because she knows at that time she was like the side chick. You want to wait Utulani. But now it's happening.
Yeah, when it's happening. That whole thing of hey, act like Tulani's friend.
But that's besides the point, guys. So
what's he's a wild man.
What's this lady the father? Like talking on the phone with the mother. Yeah, look, why?
Yeah, I think honestly, that's why I feel like some of these things are staged because why are you like your kid crazy?
Again, he went to speak to that lady, like lady from the bricks, they're standing outside. I can't laugh back. I still love you. Like
I'm willing to come. She even had a diary session. All these little ladies that have diary sessions.
Crazy as well, guys.
She said she ain't going nowhere.
Stop it! Like stop being crazy on tele. Stop it. Disgusting. I'm telling you, no way, guys.
Oh man.
No. The kawash.
Oh my god. Dulas and that lady. Who's the one that was fighting him? You know the one who physically fights him. There was the light skinned one, the kawash lady.
Oh yeah, Mom Song.
Yeah, them songs. Songs is just not giving him. She's just not.
She has been through a lot as well with Dola. So it's like, what are you doing to me? I'll do.
No, she thought she won. And it's when the first one left.
Oh yeah.
But she was like, I'm tired. Like I'm so tired of this. I'm tired of being on TV. I'm tired of all this abuse. I'm just tired. And she dipped. So Mamplongo was like, yeah, number one in these streets. Number one, Goopy. Yeah.
I wanna what's the other guy in these temples? The one for Samantha and Mamtunu. Hello, yeah, my fighter girl. Just go.
Mpokoto.
Just Baleka, Mbokoto.
No, I don't know why she's still there. I ain't even gonna lie. I guess she loves him because I don't know why.
Together, Mamtunu and the husband, because
who does he live with?
He's staying alone there.
And there was another lady, remember, who was like, she's the mother of his child recently. Like,
they got a child together, and now with the other lady, Samantha's cousin. I give up.
Guningia. And EDNA test, guys, why did we have to go through that as Ababugeli?
I don't even
Why?
know why. Because Samantha apparently she knew about the result because
We
she
were gonna
said,
believe them if both of them said, "Okay, that's not my child. It's the Putukezi man's child."
no,
It's
who's that?
who's
But girl, I
what's
don't
his name
understand.
again?
When that
It's
guy came
Diaz.
with Diaz, they were
Who said Diaz
friends.
was gay? It was her. Who
Said
said
Diaz is gay. Guys, sorry to
what's
say this, but
not only cousin, yeah, what's your cousin got Diaz. And I was like, how?
all of a sudden,
No, it
it's
was
Diaz.
bananas with her. And you want to be playing with my wife? Yeah,
When they were fighting there
something like
in the baby
that.
shower, I think so. Yeah.
That's why I was like,
I'm
maybe
just
she
so shocked when that
was
guy came like he's the father Diaz. How is that even possible? So all along she has been lying with Diaz since they are best friends. They
I'm
were
sorry,
staying together at some point.
I'm sick. I know I'm tears at this moment. Because wow, I was giving that. It's giving TV, it's giving COVID.
Umani gama lakhe lo ntombazana. Umngani ukhazi ngaSamantha. Uthambani gama?
I'll see the girl you're talking about. But how, guys? How?
No, like ladies, we need to love
No,
ourselves.
like
Like
that's a wild
that lady,
thing to
she's
do
been
to
around,
somebody.
she has been close to Samantha, she knows all the drama with Kondanisa and everything. She knows Mamkono, she knows the other lady.
And if she's feeling like she has feelings for him,
what feelings?
Remove yourself from the situation.
Feelings? Like, can you just meet someone for the first day and then you've got feelings?
Clearly,
just
they were seeing each other a lot of times because remember, Samantha was like, I asked you if you have feelings for him. And I was just like,
but why would you ask her? Clearly, you saw something in them to say something is happening between you guys. So you're going to ask me to say, do you have feelings for that guy? Or say, you know. But guys, why would you do that girl? But to Samantha, Amandla.
You know, but it is Gobi.
But for yourself, Samantha, now love yourself, girl.
Yeah,
just for yourself.
I don't even know what
remove yourself from
and then she's like, can I just go one season without me crying? Like, girl, you keep putting yourself through this horrible stuff. Like, come on, honestly, babes, get it together.
Oh.
Yeah, no, Samantha, it's like, can one season go past without me crying?
My problem is just them trying to be friends, Samantha Mamkono, you know. I think it's okay when you just live your separate lives. Don't be friends in this temple thing, you know, like the other lady.
I think they band together when there's someone new that comes in, you know. Because for Samantha to know that, hey, there's a guy from Springs who's helping Mamkunu buy land and this and that. How does she know that all the information that means about that Mamkunu was sharing those things with her. Because when you think you have a friend, when things happen in your life...
No, because next thing she's going to tell the husband about this, you know, like...
What you doing?
Yeah, like Samantha, she did say, la, Mamkunu ne boyfriend, indaba yelendi, because they're thinking like you're best friends now. Mamkunu,
she's
live your life. I know you're working so hard for your kids, for your family. No, just leave that horrible situation. Getting worse. And Samantha, they deserve each other and the cousins.
Before we wrap up, we gotta go to Lucky and Beauty. We are back to Ngikhethele.
Oh, we are coming back.
No, but guys, Lucky ngiyamthanda, guys. But
I like the
Usabu. No, I feel like he's overdoing this whole Baba Muzi.
Yeah, that's true. You need to be soft as well,
okay, I understand ukuthi protocol is very important and how we do things, but ungilahlelana sekathi number one indaba yabangani. I can understand finding new friends. He said he is. He said he's definitely
no, he's just lying. Because
but as women, do we think that is an actual sacrifice that you should be able to make for your partner?
I can't. Because I think sometimes men, they want to isolate you just to be on your own.
Yeah, it's giving isolation.
It's so hard to make friends at this age, guys. Like, unless if you
meaningful friendships. Yeah.
I guess
to go into the next phase of your life.
It's difficult to make friends at this point.
It really is.
It comes, even though you're married or you're not, it's just the wisdom that you have, you know. It's not like everybody who's married, they've got wisdom to tell you about
and in Nabangan, mom, it's not like in Nabangan Nabash. And even if I'm making new friends, it's like My life is just about that. Yes, that is a priority and a top priority at that.
But at the end of the day, even though you're married, you need to have a life.
You are an
outside the
individual,
marriage. You
yes.
need still to maintain yourself, to do the things that makes you happy as a person.
Unless that friendship is
to
not
be
conducive
full
to your
for you.
relationship.
Yes.
Always ill talking your man and mom
But
who's
those
actually doesn't want
girls,
to
they are
change.
so lovely.
They're so lovely. They're there
when
to
they
help
came,
her.
exactly. They're so supportive.
And the band personality I got we get to go see they were talking about sex and all of those other
That's
things.
okay. As girls, we do speak about those things.
Yeah, but then those are her friends. Obviously, they've been with her through many things, many experiences. You can't just cut somebody like that out of your life if the situation there's nothing that they're doing that is hindering your union. Like that is very wild. I also wouldn't want my husband to go through that, to drop all his friends.
Why?
Specifically who aren't married.
Exactly.
Akekho umuntu ehlala eyi-one emhlabeni, like uphilisana nabantu, and those are people that know you, that have seen you go through things. So yes, your partner should be able to speak to you, but you also need your circle of people that know you in a.
So the other thing you can't even tell your family. You need to tell them, like, to your friends. This is what I'm going through. End of the day, but the other thing is lucky for him to say you need to leave your child at home. Why? Like, why? Like, come on, bruh. We are rooting for you, but whatsoever you call, but it's not a nice thing. But if you say you love me, you love me with my kid as well. Why would I leave my kid at home? I've been staying with that kid like my whole life,
What if his new baby mama is like, no, I don't want to stay with the child and be the primary carer for the child? So beauty, and she must raise your child or and you don't raise can't stay with her.
People, we are so different.
I loved his family for standing up for her, because they were like,
something. Even on the last episode that we watched, when the guy was telling Beauty there's a chance that the child is mine. Like, she was so supportive
because it happened before her.
Yes. I think as ladies, when we love someone, you just want to
anything
support
that
them.
Happened before the day I met you, it really doesn't really.
But now something, if you have to compare the two situations, when Lucky was speaking about Beauty's child and now it's Lucky in that situation, is so different.
After that episode, after he now spoke about that, he had now stopped talking about Ingani must stay away. I'm glad about his family, his mom or one of his aunts, where they were like, no, you can't separate umama nomntana. Like, why would you do that? And ukhule nomama, kuhlala nomama, and umntana wentombazane. Like, even if we walk bad, that's your child.
No, that's your child, period.
No, guys. Like, let's respect union. We are unionizing, we are coming together to be one.
Don't be choosing to say, no, not this thing, the other thing. No way.
No, guys. So the biggest thing I guess we've spoken about is respect, guys. Respect means so many things, guys. It means so many things.
Everything, like in friendships, in relationships.
Because it shows love. It shows courtesy.
The way you speak to people, it shows like everything about you at the end of the day, So let's be kind to one another. Let's show love. Let's respect each other.
Guys, but we'll be back with the hopefully good reunion, because I know we need to see. But in the baga, Sam now trying to get back with Ugel.
Girl, it's a no. Girl, it's a no. Malega. There's no way. It's not gonna happen.
I know.
But the girl now, she's falling for it. Did you see like the way she was so smooth there? She was laughing.
And that's what I'm taking advantage of. But in the same breath, babes, enjoy and uzohila after ngoba vele kubuhlungu either way.
True.
So if the good days, enjoy those good days. Uzohila again now after, but learn from that and let's always make better decisions. So, guys, I hope I feel better next time.
Yeah, next time.
Because
okay, guys, we'll try to do our best as well, like to do videos like every week. But the thing is, like, now we are so busy with school and work and everything, the assignments, the reading. But we'll try our best, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
We'll see you again soon. Bye.
Love you. Bye.